Hi all, today I'm doing a live micro scrapping, which as I do every Saturday, but today, this Saturday I won't be able to do it, so nice to get started today. As simple as that, do it today. Let's hope it's ready. There's a nice piece of silver to be had here as well. So all the silver connected in, so just cut them off, put them into the vial. And then you have bits of copper here. Nice bits of copper to be had. It's all about the micro scrapping, guys. Get every single thing that you can out of everything. That's the only way of it. This gold plate down there is gold plate. So put it into the gold plating. Bit of brass, plastic. You should clean up. This one here, MOSFET in it, should clean up. Couple of little screw holding on that. MOSFET, which is copper, and we have a bit of alley here to put them pins out the bottom of the aluminium. Because they are steel. Now, nice clean alley, extruded alley. This aluminium, get all the aluminium off first, it's only way over it. This one here is the switches here, which has silver. Okay, so just in and prise them open, that's all you have to do. Prise them open. Sometimes the small little pliers are right up to get them. Like so, plastic. And then you have in here, then you have your silver. These are microwaves. See that? Your silver, little small silver smudges. As you can see there, the camera. Yeah. So I'll just cut them off, but the other part then is the copper or brass or whatever it is. Brass. Where's my magnet gun? This one here will do. It's good enough anyway to me. Yep. So a bit of brass here with a bit of silver on it. Magnet there. Brass. And here we have a bit of brass. So put the brass here because there'll be a fair bit of brass. So the brass there. Like so. Okay. It's all about the micro scrapping, guys, at the end of the day. Get what you can out of everything. Plastic, and then you have more switches here. Take them all out. Plastic, and we have more silver. And tell me, who doesn't want silver? Silver's gone up in price too, guys. Brass. Another dot of silver. Put 3 dots of silver in every one of these. Brass. This one here now as well. I do microscrapping every Saturday, but today is not Saturday because it's Saturday. I'm not here. So I just have to do it. Every single thing I have to do microscrapping. That's it. It's all about staying ahead. It's all about staying ahead, guys. You have to stay ahead of what you're doing when you're microscrapping because it'll build up in you big time. There you are now. Look, more silver. All right. Take off your silver. And this bit of shred here coming off. Tiny bit of shred. Throw it into the shred pile. Tiny bit of copper. And here. There's a bit of copper here. And these here is copper windings. Bit of shred. Try in with the silver. No. Shred. And copper. There's a lot of copper to be had in them. Look at that. All that copper in that little tiny yuck. Jumps in, it adds up big time. That's why I microscrap everything, guys. You have to microscrap. Shred. Now, this is a plug out of microwave. Just screw off that, like so. Little screw going through the system here, and then out comes nice lumps of copper, plastic, another bit of copper. Here is a nice little MOSFET if I can get it off it, but it looks like it's stuck with glue. Don't want it to get buried into the fingers. Now, there's a nice copper MOSFET, guys. And here then we have aluminium, which you have 2 steel pins, and the bottom has to be taken off because they're shredded. There's aluminium. This here in my yard, I don't even take dirty brass, that's shred, right? So what I do with that is I go in here, in at the end of it here with the small little pinchers or whatever you want to call it, secateurs or whatever you want to call it myself, and there you are, clean brass. Simple as A, B, C, and D. Drum in, it's simple to do it. Like that's why I keep all them one side and I microscrap them. And all I throw out at the end of the day is plastic, nothing else. And if that my plastic is scrapped out properly, it goes to the proper recycling bank. I don't get paid for it, but I know that has been recycled properly, and that's the main thing at the end of the day. Thanks for coming in, guys, and thanks for watching what I'm doing. Much appreciated out of you all. So here we have a bit of brass again. It's covered off in a little housing in here. and I do take it. Alright, plastic. So all my plastic is one side, and I just actually put the plastic into a tub the way I won't be messing around with it. I have tubs for everything. I mean, it's so easy, guys, to plastic. Look, so easy to just microstrap every single thing. There's no excuse for it, like no excuse for it whatsoever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there to be got, and people are saying, you know, you're wasting your time, Ed, but I know I'm not. I know I'm not wasting my time with this. I'll get to that in a minute. There's some blue stuff on that. Touch this one with a magnet. When my other magnet's gone flying already. I believe that on what's something stuck to here already. Let's get another magnet. Tell me what scrapper doesn't have magnets, huh? So down we go again. Here. Oh, that's brass. Cut that off. There's brass. And this here going to your shed pile. Just there. Now here, these are nice copper to be had. Each of these are worth, torn down, they're worth about 16 cents. To sell them as they are to a scrapyard, they're worth 1 cent. Okay, that is the difference. Now these, you can do them whichever way you want to do them. You can do them therapeutic way, as I call it, is to take them off by hand, or you can hit them with a hammer. And just break off the ferrite. But sometimes I like to do the therapeutic way, as I call it. Number 2 copper all day, guys, but it's worth 16 cents when you strip that out from 1 cent. You see the difference in the difference in it, like maybe 15 cents profit, like, just by doing this. 15 cents. It's one piece, and it's a good heavy copper number 2, you know what I mean? Good heavy copper. Same with the other side. Just in again, push it out, get your little secateurs and push it out. Try don't get buried in your fingers, because if it gets caught in your fingers it'll be sore, because it's quite strong copper. So on we go again. You could do this watching a movie, you could do it doing anything. Do you know what I'm saying? It's so easy to do it. For this one is saying a little bit of a bugger at me, but I'm getting there. Sometimes you might have to push back the other side. I mean the other side. When I'm microscrapping, guys, I try to do about 8 hours of microscrapping. Now I take breaks in between, but I like to do 8 hours of microscrapping. Now today I won't be doing 8 hours, but I'm just showing you what I like to do. And that there I'm going to shred, as that's ferrite. And there's your other piece of copper. So them 2 pieces of copper there, 16 cents. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just so easy, guys, to do stuff. Alright, here now we have that one. Just getting rooting off all the plastic first, stuff like that. Here you have more brassy goodness here, and we're going to pull that out of it now as well. So good. Look at that nugget of brass. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just there to be taken. It's there to be taken, guys. So get in there and get it out of it. That's the way I look at it. Now, get that up to here. Where's my monkey wrench? This one here to cut. Going here. It's so close over here in Ireland at the moment, guys. The weather is so close. Night times, that's why I have this t-shirt on me. And, you know, I just don't like wearing them because it's just, when I'm in the shed, I don't mind wearing it, you know. I don't wear it outside. I'm no good for wearing t-shirts like this. I just hate it. It'll be okay for scrapping. This one here needs a slap of a hammer. Slap of a hammer. Somewhere. Just charging my drill there. Should come apart now. But yeah, I just snap everything off. Just to get all that brassy goodness out. Somewhere another. Pinch the device. Pinch it forward in the device. Now, see that? Nice brass. Look at that, the best of brass, guys. The best of brass. Plastic and brass here. And here is another bit of brass. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to get in there and get it out. That's why I microscrap every single thing, guys. You need to be getting everything out of everything. Now, and out you come. Come on. Look at that. Nice clean brass. Right, that's that gone. Done. You won't be long going through them. You know, as you go through, you fly through stuff. That's why I leave everything for a microscoping day, as I say myself. But plastic, steel, or brassy goodness, as I say. And you have your nice silver dots there, guys, and they add up big time. See that for silver and runty there, pure silver dots, like. But brass done, perfect. That there now, we're going to dirty brass as I have it. I'm trying to get a buyer for this dirty brass. I have loads of these, about 25 kg bucket of them. So I'll wait till I see, can I get someone for them. This here is nice bits of brass in there to be taken over too, so get in there and get it over too, you know what I mean? Like, look at that. Pull them out like teeth. Just pull them out like teeth, guys. You'll be surprised how quick you get through it when you stay going at it. But really, like, it does, I don't throw anything, as I said, plastic, that's it. Nothing else to be thrown out. Where's the rest of the breast gone? Here. But yeah, that's the way it is for me, guys. The bare necessities is all I throw out, a bit of plastic, nothing else. That's why at the end of the day, when I take apart something, I give it 100%, guys. I put out nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? Nothing. I get paid for every single thing, bar plastic. Okay, every single thing. I know there's people out there who does not like microscrapping. That's it. Plastic, shred. There's people out there who does not like microscrapping, but everyone is to themselves. It doesn't make a difference what they want to do, what they don't want to do. I don't mind. There's another one. Look at that. Watch this. Hit it with a hammer. Look at that. Look, there's your copper. Just bits of ferrite, taking out your shred pile. Copper. Little bit of rubber in the back of that. Look at that. Look at that. Best of copper, guys. The best of copper. Let me open this door for a minute. Really too warm. There's no air out there at all whatsoever. Just brass. With a bang of it there. In here, 2 more bits of little bits of brass. You see there's dribbles on, not dribbles as I say, wet marks on me there. It's all sweat. My forehead is drowned. All brass. Best brass, guys. But I take out, it's just when I'm microscoping, guys, I just in a zone. I don't even, I don't look at the camera much. I don't watch much. Like, I just leave it going, and someone comes on there, I will talk to him. Simple as that. So you'll be surprised the way you get through stuff like. What's that there now? A shred. A bit of wire in the bottom of it to be taken off it. Bit of shred. Yeah. Not in pure plastic. Everything else is used. I mean, a buyer, as I say, a buyer for everything. That's the only way out of it, guys. You have to find a home for everything. You have to. I mean, with a copper, brass. Do you know what I mean? You have to, use it all, guys, because down the road it's going to be not only aluminium. So be proud of the brass and the copper that you have at the moment. That's only a matter of time before it's all aluminium or aluminium, whatever you want to call it. Look at that. Shred. There's another 2 here, right? Dirty brass at the moment they are. As I said, I have no buyer for dirty brass. My yard is for this shred. And shred at the moment has gone down to 120 euros a ton in Ireland at the moment, which is very poor. I remember it's not long ago, I was getting 200 euros a ton. 200 euros a ton for shred, guys. Imagine that. And it was 220 for the heavy stuff. Maybe you get 230 for the heavy stuff. I was getting about 220 for the heavy stuff and 200 euros a ton for the other one. Imagine that. 200 euros a ton. Anyway, look at it. It's neither here or there. We'll get back that way again. Won't be today, won't be tomorrow. We'll get there, don't worry. As I say, hold on to what you have. Write in the comments there, guys, what you think of microscrapping. Just write in the comments what you think of it. In your own mind, what you think of microscrapping. I don't mind what you say. I don't care. There's no hard feelings with me, because everyone can do what they want. I don't care. Okay, look at that, nice silver. So, what you want to say, I don't mind, alright? But at the end of the day, is what I'm doing is what I'm doing, alright? Best of copper. See, you get into a rhythm. Good. Just 1 second, guys. Sorry guys, you see there? I had to go for tissue. I was drowned in sweat. You wouldn't realise the heat is here by, oh my god. 20 degrees now at night time. It's just so warm. But where were I? Where were we? As it says that there now will be left for gold recovery. This one here will be all gold recovery. I won't touch that. I'll be doing gold recovery, clean them off for gold recovery down the way. But I give it them there, they're brass. Loads of them on old televisions. They're all brass. Just push the insert out. Insert out the middle of it, like so. you should have a tiny little circle in it of like that, brass, and that's copper. This brass on top of this. Brass. Brass. And more brass. Bit of brass here, bit of copper here. And that still can go into your shred. So just stay going away at it. Going away and get what you can out of it. Here we are here. Here's silver again. This here is a bit of plastic, throw that out. And here is another one of these brassy goodnesses. Do you see the way you get through it? Do you know what I mean? You just have to stay going at it. Simple as ABC indeed. Okay. More brass, plastic. Another one of these are the microwaves. Brass here, brass here. Cut them off into your brass pile. Got a bit of plastic off it. Like so. A bit of shred. You see the way you're going through it, if you stay motoring away at it. So I'm saying it's just so easy to do it. Some switches, tiny little bit of silver or brass in this, tiny bit. It still comes out. I don't leave it. Plastic. That's all it takes. Nothing else. See this here, guys? I need to change the tub. But look, there's brass pins of plugs. That's in 3-pin plugs. That there, nearly 4 kilo brass pins and that. And each 3 of them is worth 8 cents. Each 3 of them is worth 8 cents. Right, you're talking there about maybe €16 a month ago. Now, if you were to sell that, you could sell that by melting it down and sell it on Etsy. You get €20 a kilo for it. So you're talking nearly €80 worth of brass in that. So I'm saying, like, that's how you can do stuff like that. You can multiply it out, guys. That's aluminium. Same with your copper. Same with your copper. Look. Melt all that down as well. You can put it into ingots. Sell it on as well. €20 a kilo. Actually, copper you might get €30 a kilo, €40 a kilo. For copper, no bother at all. Aluminium, even if you got €5 or €6 a kilo, it'd be good money for aluminium. There's nothing wrong with it. That's the way I look at stuff like that, guys. Is you could see the bigger picture. Do you know what I'm saying? The bigger picture. It's not, oh, you're wasting your time. You know, you're going to make nothing out of it. You are going to make stuff out of it, guys. You're going to make what you call ingots, and ingots are going to make you money. Big time. Okay, big time. You know, all the silver, copper, all of them are full of silver and copper. Whole house in there. I mean, a whole house of silver and copper. Look, every bit of this I tear off, guys, whether it's a cent or a penny or 2 cents or 3 cents, it doesn't make a difference. It's just like, look like this. See the money box in your house. The money box in your house, guys. Look. Every day €20 off. Look, that's the way it is. It's all money. You understand me? It's all money. It's well over 2 kilo grass in that, if not 2.5 kilo grass in that. That's worth €10, right? Melt it down, it's worth €50. Do you know what I mean? Like, a 20 kilo, right there, €20 a kilo for brass. Oh, no bother at all. No bother at all. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you do stuff. You think of the bigger picture, you don't think of the smaller picture. If you think of the smaller picture, you won't do anything in life. It's all about the big picture. Okay? The big picture. That's the only way out of it, guys. It's all about the way you do it, okay, in life. Because, excuse me, down the road, guys, it's going to be aluminium. It's going to be aluminium, right? And everyone will want copper. If, like, the likes of people that make stuff, do you know, like, people that makes, yeah, look at all them bits. All good stuff, all them ends. Well over a kilo now, so kilo copper, $6.50 for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not melting it down. Melt it down, it's worth €30. See, that's the way you have to be looking at it. It's all about getting this. Get yourself a smelter, melt it down, get it done. You pay money to start for these yokes, guys, but they'll pay you back in no length. They'll pay you back in no length. I have a mountain of copper to go through. A mountain of copper. And that is the truth. That is the truth. A mountain and a mountain of copper to get through. See all this here? Look. What I said today, 48 cents a kilo today. I can guarantee you there's more than 48 cents copper in that. Way more than 48 cents copper in that. Alright. I do all them throughout the winter. Winter scrapping. Winter micro scrapping. I do every bit of that throughout the winter. Okay? And that's the way I do stuff. You need to plan your year. I'm building a little place in the shed here for winter scrapping because the shed is so cold here in the winter, and I find, yeah, you would freeze here. So I'm building a nice little place where I can sit down, a little stove going, and sit down and have a cup of tea, an old hot chocolate or something like that, you know. The cockles of the heart warm. At the end of the day, guys, even though it's the winter, you don't stop working. You stay going. You stay going. Every gram counts, guys. Every gram counts. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I do it. Every single gram counts. So that's the way it is, guys. So that's my microscrapping for tonight. And thanks so much for coming in, every single last one of you. Thanks a million for coming in and watching what I was doing. So I was sorting out all this stuff down the way. Microscrapping. These ones here are so easy to do as well. Take the insert out, like so. Get a screwdriver, get it in here. Look at that, for copper. Look at that. That's what I'm saying, like, it's just so therapeutic, guys. down the way you fly through stuff. Where do I rate this stuff? E-waste. What's e-waste? Broken electronics. You get them everywhere, guys. You get e-waste everywhere. You name it, you get. I know a lad who knows another lad, right? That's the way you work in life. Okay. Look, more copper. Copper goodness. Alright. So guys, I'm finishing up for tonight. I just said I'd come in and show you where and how I do it, how I break down stuff. Do you know what I mean? How I break down stuff. How I micro scrap. Same with the plugs, just cut the top off it, cut the bottom off it. That's it. With the fuses, I have too many fuses. I have too many, just throw them out like this here now. These here is all. You can either sell them on Etsy, as people makes a lot of stuff on Etsy. A lot of little hobby scrappers make stuff up. Sell them motors on Etsy, or you can break them down in the winter again. That's what I do. This little plug here into the device. Just get your little look at that. That can still go into the shred. Has the stuff in it, and there's your 2 bits of brass. Simple A, B, C, and D, guys. Alright, so that's my video, my live for tonight. And I would like to thank every last one of you, as I thanked you already at the start, but I'm like that. I appreciate every last one of you for coming in. Do you know what I mean? Thanks them so much. Look at that. Reels of copper coming off of this stuff. Bit of paper here. Paper here. And here, done. Guys, that's it. Thanks so much for coming in, and thumbs up to every one of you there for coming in. Thanks so much. I'm out.